like to see more of what I do, check me out on my website, Tom's Train of Thought, where you could find many different tabs, projects, layout updates, videos, and links, and of course, Rumble. So check that out. The link is in the description, and thank you for your support. A lot of things are on there that is not on YouTube, so check out Tom's Train of Thought website. I also do live streams on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. You can find the links right here on my website, and there are other times when I pop up occasionally. Other times besides the Monday and Wednesday night live streams. So check it out.
Hey there, buddy, are you doing all right? I'm doing great, as a matter of fact.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. The weather is clear and the sky is blue. Anything I want, baby, I can do. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Gonna take me. You might have heard that I was down with the blues, but I can't give you more reason news. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Yes, I am. Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of laughter breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like the dried out leaves. Are we leaving on the next string, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on. I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part. They are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe. You know I will.
Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train.
Now nothing is this rush of life. You'll never find its match. It's all you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're believing on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right. Come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the live stream, and happy President's Day. Woohoo! It's President's Day. 18 years ago this weekend, I flew back up to Virginia, up to Reagan National. Hey, Rob, how you doing over there in Rumbleland? Good to see you. And picked up a truck and got my furniture, drove to North Carolina, got the storage unit, picked up the rest of my junk there, and drove back down to Florida. And little did I know, I wasn't paying attention, but it was the Daytona 500 was that weekend. And around St. Augustine, we started looking for a place to get a hotel. Couldn't find one. Couldn't find one all the way down Interstate 4 until we got to 75. And finally, we stopped at the truck stop there and slept in the truck because there wasn't one hotel anywhere down 95 or on Interstate 4. So I learned my lesson. Don't plan any trips this weekend when the Daytona 500 is on. And here's Debbie over here.
Oh, no.
All right.
Here I come.
Okay, here's Debbie. Okay, Robert Amos is in here, and she wants to thank Bob and June for everything she got.
Yes.
Say,
And I want to say hello to everybody, but really I want to thank Robert and June for my gifts.
and we'll show them to you over here in a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we had a good time in Bradenton.
I really did.
Yeah, and she got to go to where? Habitat for Humanity. Yeah, Restore. All right.
Woohoo!
All right. Awesome.
Okay, everybody, have a good time.
Alrighty. Good deal.
Okay.
I love you. Alrighty. I
I'm a bear.
can pucker now. All right. My my lips aren't swollen, my face isn't swollen, so I could pucker. Yeah, there we go. All right, who else popped in here? Joseph Hans, good to see you in here. All right, yeah, I said hello to you already. Okay, who else? Mike Scorpion, good to see you. All right, hello. And who else? Dave, Z to G. Good to see you in there. Thanks for stopping in again. And there's Jeff Sykes. Good to see you. From Michigan. All right. Okay, so I think I got everybody now. And Rob is over there and Gerald is over there on Rumble Land. So we're all set right now. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. You know why? Because YouTube doesn't do their job of pushing things out there. So you got to let them know that you're watching and you like this. And if you like to, share it. And everybody was saying hello to Debbie, Jim, Mike, and Robert Amos, and Blame Smoke. There you go. We did that in 2000, had to stay in Jacksonville. I can imagine, yeah. I mean, we didn't even think about it. You know, I was just concerned about work because we moved down here the last week in January. Stayed in Hawthorne Suites for a couple of weeks. They put us up in Hawthorne Suites, and we found an apartment. And finally, we flew back to Reagan National. I had a friend pick me up there, and he took me back to the old place where I worked in Alexandria, and said hello to everybody, and then dropped us off at the U-Haul place, and then loaded up the truck. We had an apartment in Woodbridge, loaded that up, and then drove down to Cary, North Carolina, where we lived before that. A year before that, we had a bunch of stuff in storage, picked that up, went down, got, I think, and spend the night someplace, between North Carolina and South Carolina, and then went on and couldn't find a place. Bought me a recliner for $29 at the Restore. I'll tell you what, if you saw the video that we did this past weekend from Bradenton, this Restore in Sarasota, it must be one of the biggest ones that I've seen. It's like an old Walmart, and so it has everything. It's got furniture galore. It's like three different sections. It's big. I at the very end of the video, I just showed some of the sections in there. They got tons of appliances, cabinets, all kind of stuff, tiles, floors. They got grills and everything else. Everything. And that's a really big one. Yeah, we bought a lot of furniture in Restores. Gonna watch, but feeling it today. My car was stolen from my driveway. Holy crap. Sorry to hear about that. That sucks. You know that. Oh, my goodness. And Gerald Stewart says, hi, Debbie again. All right. There you go. I'll tell you. Hey, Gerald Stewart says hi again. All right. She's not listening. Okay. So, man, that's a bummer having your vehicle stolen from your driveway. All right. YouTube is asshoey. Yeah, there you go. Rob said that over there on Rumble Land. I agree 100%. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing to this channel and for supporting this channel. And let me put this up here to give you a good thank you right here. And hello, Chris Ruggieri. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like that guy said, I couldn't do that without your support. I really appreciate it. And let me put this up here. There we go. So we see your name up there, Chris, and then Grandpa Rails. Good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping in. There you go. All right. Okay, so while the beginning of the intro was going on, I went over in the cabinet looking for my WD-40 to spray the chair because it was squeaking, and the WD-40 wasn't in there, but the CRC contact cleaner was in there. So I sprayed it, and first time it went around, it squeaked a little bit, but now, after moving it a bit, it quit. So the contact cleaner stopped it from squeaking. So I could go back and forth like this, and no squeaks. All right, with contact cleaner. So, all right, so that's good. All right, didn't have to go outside to get my WD-40. All right, so contact cleaner works good for squeaks also. All right, so we went to Bradenton this weekend, so we're going to do train shows, and then I'm going to show you what we got. So all right, so I had to change the things around a little bit up here. Now you can see it looks a little bit different because I wasn't satisfied with it, the way I had to keep on changing and everything. Hey, Craig, stuck in the truck, sneaking in. Oh, been listening but was driving. Hey, how you doing, Craig? Good to see you. Glad you can make it back in here. All right, so Dundee, Florida, this weekend, actually a long weekend, February 22nd through the 25th, so that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is Ridge Live Steamers. These guys right here, Ridge Live Steamers. The 7.5 inch gauge railroad. They have 1.5 miles of railroad, plus sidings and all kind of stuff. Really, really nice. We've been there the last couple of years. We're going up there on Friday. And also, since I showed you that, Curtis dropped by the other day and gave me one of his stickers, or two of his stickers. I got a sticker right there. So thank you, Curtis. All right. So Ridge Live Steamers, we're going to be up there. We'll see what kind of signal we got. Might do another live stream. Hope it's not too warm because the last time my cell phone got hot from taking video and doing, I think, a 45-minute live stream outside. It got too hot. So we'll see what's going on. Okay, so hope to see you there if anybody's going. They got a lot of good stuff there. They also have G-Scale under the pavilion. A lot of good stuff. So then Asheville, North Carolina, February 23 and 24 this weekend also. So that's going to be a good one too, because Reggie said so. That's at the Agricultural Center. in Asheville. And then Newport Richey, Florida, February 24th. I think that is a Regal Railway one. And David Z to G said Rocky Mountain Train Show, April 6th to 7th in Denver, Colorado. Okay, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. We went to a train show in Denver one year when we was up visiting my daughter when she lived up there. All right, so Bushnell, Florida, March the 2nd. That is the Bushnell Museum, Railroad Museum, and they have LGB. They're one of the, I think he said they're the biggest distributor of LGB in the state of Florida, and LGB and Markland distributors will be there talking about what they have in DCC and all their new product lines coming out this year. So that's going to be a good one. We're going to that one. Those ones with the asterisks over there, those are the ones that we're going to. And then Melbourne, Florida, same day. On the East Coast, that's always a good one, but we'll be going on the West Coast. And Ocala, Florida, March the 9th. That's a little one up in Ocala at the Lions. I'm not sure if it's in the Lions Club or the Lions Club just sponsors it, but that's up there. And in Kissimmee, Florida, March 16th, that's a Regal Railway. That's a small one, local one. And Pinellas Park, Florida, March 23rd is another Regal Railway one. That's weird that they got two in the same month, one week after another. And Pinellas Park, Florida, April 6th, Suncoast Model Railroad Club, Robert Sacco's Place. Performing Arts Center for the train show, and in what's the other place? Right up the road is where they got the club in Largo, and we usually go to that one too. But since that's the same day as D-Land's on April 6th too, we're going to have to flip a coin and see which one we're going to go to. So, it's up in the air. So one's on the East Coast and one's on the West Coast. So we don't know which one we're going to. We'll have to get the quarter out right here and flip a coin and see which one we're going to go to. And I dropped it on the floor and oh, heck. Yeah, and there's Adventures of Lark. So in other words, Tom, all the shows that will make us go broke over and over again. You got that right. I am running out of money quick, and gladly the shows are thinning out a little bit. So every weekend in February, we had one to go to, and there was a couple in January we went to, so I'm broke. So there's Pinellas Park and D-Land on April the 6th. And in Crystal River, Florida, April the 27th. That's another Regal Railway one. And where'd my quarter go? Let me see what it says. It was heads. So I didn't figure out which one heads were, if heads was Pinellas Park or heads was D-Land. So we'll figure that out later. And ELW Trains, good to see you in here. How you doing? Glad you can make it in here. And what else do we have? We have Timonium, Maryland, April 27th and 28th. Mini meet and greet. Ray Bubble will surely meet you up there. And whoever goes up there in Timonium, who's ever up in Maryland, Pennsylvania area for that show, and I'm sure that he'll have somebody over at his house later on. And as far as I know, Reading, PA, May 18th through the 20th, Sparky's Meet and Greet, YouTube Model Railroaders. ELW Trains, D-Land close to me, I'll be going. There you go. Well, it's about the same for me. It's 2 hours each way for Pinellas Park or D-Land. So I got to flip the coin to see which one we're going to go to. But hopefully we'll go to the meet and greet in Pennsylvania, wherever that may be. Going to make a long vacation out of it, like we did like about 4 years ago when we went to Steamtown, because my granddaughters are graduating high school in June. So we'll be going to both. And Al Puglisi's got some stuff set up for me. We're going to go see a bunch of places while we're up there. He's going to take me a lot of different places so I could get some videos of stuff when we're there. All right, so if nobody else has any other places, that's all I got. Let me show you this right here. Boom. Okay. This is, let me get up to the top here. This is RailServe. So this is always a good source for the train show. So let me put this in the chat over here in YouTube and over here in Rumble. Okay, there we go. So, but let's go down to, okay, come on, we're going the other way. Okay, let me undo that. Okay, right down here. Here's the end of February. So what else do we got? There's the Asheville, Carolina Coastal Railroad, New Bern, North Carolina. Great NWA model trains in Bentonville, Arkansas. There's the Regal Railway. Albuquerque, New Mexico, February 24th. And Muncie, Indiana, February 24th. San Antonio Model Railroad Association annual Jamboree and Train Show, February 24th and 25th at Garden Ridge. Great Train Show, San Jose, California. And you can go on and go on. DuLand Model Railroad Club, LaPorte County Swap Meet, LaPorte, Indiana, February 25th. And then you go into March. So there's all the March stuff right there. So I'll let you take a look at that at your convenience. I left you the link in the chat or over here or wherever you park your chat at. So we're going to take a look at this stuff right here, but we got to do the intro for that. So we went to the Bradenton Train Show, and then afterwards we went to Habitat for Humanity Restore, and then after that we went to the hobby shop. And so we'll do Debbie's stuff first, and she got this. She always likes these little limited edition things right here, and she got this little train station with a steam locomotive with a little passenger car at the end of it. I think she paid $1 for it. This is limited edition Georgia Marble number 5. It says second edition. Okay. But she likes getting these little things right here. But she got that. She also got her little split level house. That says it was $3 right there. Okay, that's a cute little house right there. And we got her a couple of hoppers. I can't remember how much they were, but they were pretty inexpensive. I think they were like $2 a piece. So we got her 2 of those. Okay, and then Robert Amos and his wife June, in this little bag right there, gave Debbie covered hoppers, Pennsylvania Railroad, and Erie, Lackawanna. So thank you very much, Bob and June, and a Warren Truss Bridge. So really, really appreciate it. And they also bought us sodas while they were there. We chatted with them for a while and chatted with a bunch of other people too that we ran into at the train show. So that's Debbie's stash. Let me put this back in the bag so we don't lose it. We're going to have to put that over in the family room because we just started getting all the Christmas stuff out of the way, putting it in totes. So we're going to finish that up tomorrow and work on her layout. And then, okay, so here's what I got. Lloyd, don't know his last name, but he's a vendor. He goes to a lot of the different shows. He was at D-Land. He's at Pinellas Park all the time. And I'm not sure if he was in Jacksonville. I can't remember. But this is Alpine Division Scale Models. Main Street Station Building. I got it for $10. And let me show you what it is. It's I don't know what if you call this a heavy card stock or it's or just plain old cardboard, but that's what the building is made out of right there. Plus you got wood and cardboard and windows and all kind of sticks. And so here's the whole thing. It's pretty heavy. So that's going to be nice. Please disregard any reference to brick in the instruction sheet as the brick is not available at this time. Okay, so we won't worry about the brick in the instruction sheet. But it's got a lot of good panels in here of the thick cardboard and the square sticks. And let me see, this is what it looks like right there. And it's an old kit. You can tell by the instructions right here. Main Street Station. So, Alpine Division Scale Models, Los Angeles, California. I'm not sure if they're still in business, but hey, we'll do the kit. That's going to be a nice one to assemble. Okay, that one was at the train show. Now, at Gulf Coast Model Railroad Hobby Shop, I got some scratch building stuff. So, northeastern scale lumber, 2x4s and 2x10s. I got a package of each. And stair stringers. So that's always going to work out good for stairs. All right. 14 likes and 44 watching. Yeah, we got to get those likes up there, huh? Come on, smash that like button, everybody. Okay, and then I've been talking about getting this one here. And they had this one there. What's the name of it? Shipyard Brewing Company. Okay, now this is a background building. It's only 4 inches deep, but I think it's 10 inches long. I think is what it says. Approximately footprint 4x10. So I got this one there at the hobby shop. Gulf Coast Model Railroad Hobby Shop. So pretty good deal. I've always been wanting to get this one, and we're going to be working on that one. And it's going to go over on this side over here in my industrial area. I got 2 Walthers kits that are flats. And this one here, and there was 1 Foss scale that I wanted to get. And I'm not sure which one it was. Shop. Background kits, HO scale. But one of these I wanted to get. And I think it was the Mitchell Distillers. And that will go good right next to Shipyard Brewing Company. So I'll have a brewery and a distillery right next to each other. And this one's $104.95. So that one looks pretty good. I wish they, would have bigger pictures of it, but they don't. But that's another one that I plan on getting that's going to go over on this side back here. Okay, so there you go. All right, so that's what we got there. And let me show you this right here. Okay, these are the two buildings that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to first do the Babcock boiler, and since both of them are boiler and Hearst boiler and welding, they go good together. So I'm going to be doing both of them and try to put them in a small diorama sort of thing to have the two boiler works, Babcock boiler and Hearst boiler and welding. So that will be the next kit, and we'll be doing that on Wednesday because I just finished up. Now I got to do some final weathering on that because I just finished up I put the chimneys on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I knocked one of the chimneys off, but it's still over there. Okay, but I got to do some weathering on it. I got to make the roof look a little bit more weathered, and attach the chimneys. I just put them in the holes right there. But then I got, you can see up there right behind the chimney and the tar paper coming up a little bit. Might have to glue that down a little bit, but I got to put some white in there to make it look weathered a little bit, and maybe scuff up the building some. But that's the Idaho Hotel. Okay, Jeff Sykes says that Foss building is pretty big in size. Jason Jensen has built it on his channel. All right, good to hear. Okay. Grandpa Rail says, that looks good, Tom. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Jim. All right. Late Night Railroad Joe is going to be coming out with the wood kits in the next few months. I think I just watched his newest video today. All right. Hey, Russ's Rocco Railroad. Good to see you in here. And Robert McKeel, how you doing? That looks really good. All right. So... and I'm going to show you a little bit of video right here about how I did some of the roof, and that's going to go out on Rumble. I'm going to add some more to it because I added I got about 30 minutes of me applying some of it, but I'm going to speed it up and squeeze it down and add it to the video. But let me find the video. But first, before I get to that one, here is, Debbie took this while I was shopping at the hobby shop. So they have a model railroad along the one side of the wall. All right, there you go. Doing good, Tom. May build that kit myself. All right. Good deal. So this is like on the south end of Sarasota, or maybe even what's that one beach down there? It's on Route 72 or 74, something like that. But this goes along the one side wall. It loops around in the front window and then loops around in the back over top of their workbench. Uh-oh. She dropped her camera.
Almost got there.
Yeah, really cool layout outside. I remember that. We had it I remember it was a third wave. It was all, I mean, it was really nice. I think I went there at Christmas time. If I go back then, it would be good.
Hey, Gary Willis, how you doing? Good to see you in here. They have a lot of good stuff in there. They had a lot of kits, a lot of scratch building stuff. Loaded with HO and N scale. Siesta Key. That's the one. Yeah, it's right near Siesta Key. All right, so that's the one Debbie took. Now, I have a video here of what I did with the Idaho Hotel, just to show you a little bit of how I work on the roofs. In this video, I'm going to show you a little bit about adding tar paper roofing detail to your roof. Now, on this one, I put the roof sections on first. Normally, it's a little bit easier to do laying it flat on the table and putting the tar paper peel and stick pieces on that way. But yeah, that coal mine there, I have an old plastic kit that looks similar to that. It's probably 40 or 50 years old. It's a really, really old kit. Anyway, this is a little bit more difficult, but it still can be done this way too. It's up to you. The main reason I did it this way is because these are preformed and it has bracing underneath it. 10 sheets of roofing material, peel and stick, painted it with flat black. It's actually the flat black camouflage paint from Rust-Oleum. It was really cold and rainy outside, so I had to do it real quick, and windy. So it took me a couple of times to get all the spots on it, but you can see there's a couple of places on there that's a little bit lighter, but that's okay. That'll add to the weathering when I put the white streaks in it when it's all done. And there's the top of it where I have to put all the sheets on there. Well, on these two sheets, the adjacent panels were overlapping, so this one's not too bad. We can deal with that one. This is just on this little edge right there, but that's okay. But there's the rest of them right there. It's a little bit easier to put these tar paper sheets on before you apply the roof. But I'm doing it once I have the roof already glued into place. But it still can be done. It's just takes a little bit longer to do, and it's more tedious. And this is this roof section right here. I have to paint a little bit of black on this side because I put the black paint on the wrong side. So this is the other side right here. So not much more to do. I went through like 1.5 sheets of just the side roof here and the porch roof. You can see the places where I applied the glue along the top of the railing and on all those supports there and along the top and along the top edge of the bottom side of the porch roof. And since they did not leave any scribe marks on here to where to put this roof on here, I marked it as close as possible, but I was a little bit off on this side, so I had to bring it down. But what I did was I took a ruler and measured, and I know this is not the way to do it.
Thank you. I just finished it.
You got like a little bit The the metric doesn't start at the edge, but it's equal distance on both sides. So I cheat a little bit. And I'll give it time for the glue to dry on here, and then I'll start putting more of these strips of tar paper on there. Simulated tar paper. But I think I'll have to build this side up over here first to bring it up even with that. And so when I put this across here, it'll look straight. Okay. I started this section off with a couple of pieces of short pieces that I cut off of here, and then a full piece here, and then I'll just trim that off and put another piece right there on top to bring it all the way up. Okay, worked out perfectly right there. So I just have to continue putting the line across here. I'm going to start this way because I got two joints right here. So I'm going to stagger them. Working your way up, you just have to stagger where the joints are. And make sure you don't have them right up on top of another. This one is pretty close, but it's still a little bit off. But see, you got this one skipped over here. And try to...
Shame on you, Adrian.
So now... the rest of the way up, we're going to be fine. I got
I
two
hope
more
it was good.
layers to go on this side, and then the other side, I got the whole thing, but no obstructions, just the edge on this side. Where you have the cutout for the chimney. Once you put the thing in, make sure you cut it down before you lay the second layer on. Then you cut up on the second layer for the opening. These are all the short pieces. I just put it back on one of the sheets that I pulled the paper off previously and pull up. This will be a nice one for right here on the end. As I go along, I trim off the excess whenever needed. I got two pieces I need to trim off right there.
All right, I got a lot of photos that I took when I was doing that. That was yesterday. I think I did that. And I got about 30 minutes of me doing the rest of it, you know, from another angle up above. And I'm going to squish it down so you can see it going really fast. Going to add it to the end of that and put that out on Rumble probably tomorrow. So that's going to be going out there tomorrow. And so I guess now is as good as a time as any for All right, hi, 2 Rail fans. Good to see you. And Grandpa Rails, thanks for putting that up there, 4434. All right, good to know. We finally got 34 likes up here. All right, did somebody say Rant? Okay. C and E.I. John, good to see you in here, just in time for the rant. Okay, so we went to the Bradenton Train Show, and we had sticker shock when we went in because, you know, normally you pay maybe $5-7 to go in, mostly 10 at the most, depending on where you're at. But you know, sometimes 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7, very rarely $10. $15 at this one, so it cost us $30 for me and Debbie just to get into the show. Now I said, you know, the guy says, well, this will get you in for Saturday and Sunday. It says, well, what, you know, I have no intention of coming back here on Sunday. So why are you charging for 2 days? And he says, well, the venue has raised their price. So, you know, we gotta charge you for both days, you know, just to make up the money on that. So these venues in these towns are killing the train shows. Hey, Curtis, good to see you in here. Yep, it cost us $30 to get in there. Yeah, that is a bit much, and if if they do that again next year, I'm not going to go because, that's ridiculous. But, for them to charge that much because of the venue, I mean, they're charging the vendors an outrageous price. I'm not sure, not sure what they charge them, but I think somebody said it was $25 a table at that one there. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think I heard somebody complaining about it. But, it's not that big of a show. It's smaller than D-Land, about half the size of D-Land. They advertised that, that they would have the greater Florida Lego user group there. They weren't there. They're normally there, but they probably charged them too much for the tables. So the only train that were there were the Real Rails, who sponsor the thing, their own layout, and they usually have one in the back for the kids to run, and then the Garden Railroad Society of Florida. Yeah, and even Amherst was only $27 for 2 days. I know, that's ridiculous. I mean, if it's a good show, yeah, I don't mind paying it, but for 2 hours, I mean, we barely spent 2 hours there. Yeah. $30 less to spend when the vendors hurts them. Yeah, it hurts them as well. And they probably charge the vendors out the ass for the tables there, because I think they're one of the highest ones. But the same thing happened in Tampa. What was it? Golden Spike Enterprises used to have a show in Tampa all the time, several times a year. And they just priced them out also. Because, from what they were saying, that the venue started raising their prices on it. And not only did they raise the price on the venue, but they also charged you to get into the parking lot. And the last train show that we went to, I think, was in 2000 or 2020, I think was the last one. They were redoing the entrance where they collected the money for the parking lot. So they looked like they were putting in new toll booths over there for the parking lot. So they were probably going to raise the price for parking also. So it's a pain in the ass when you got to pay for parking, and then you got to pay a lot to get into the place. So I could see why they're not doing Tampa anymore. I mean, I'm glad they got it at Volusia County and D-Land, because you don't pay for parking there, and it's not that bad. It's $7 to get in, so that's pretty good. But $15 a pop to get into that show, and it was crowded, really crowded, because they jammed everybody in there. You could barely get in the aisles. Normally, the shows are all wide open, but they cramped you into that small space, and it was just terrible. I mean, you could see from the video that I did how close the aisles were. I mean, they probably weren't more than 5 foot wide between the tables, so you barely had enough room to walk in there. Corporate greed, that's for sure. That's what it is. Okay. Robert Amos. Tables were 65 and chairs were not included. Oh my goodness. 65? Phew. Yeah, that is kind of high. Yeah. Because, normally $25 a table is high. We have to pay $10 for parking and $10 to get in per day in Portland. Oh, my goodness. I think Asheville increased theirs to $8. Yeah, even $8, that's not too bad. But, $15 to get in, Same when you was in Cali. Yeah, these prices will eventually shut down these trains. Glad, Volusia County isn't expensive. And maybe, I'm not sure, but, I'm trying to think of the one in North Fort Myers. Used to go all the time, but they quit having their train shows in 2000 also. So they used to be at the Shriners Club in Fort Myers, and they quit having theirs also. So these places are charging too much. Yeah, at least parking is free in Asheville. Yeah, that's good. Train shows will disappear in the next 5 to 10 years. It's getting bad with, all these places that keep overcharging everything. $10 in Plano twice a year, kids under 12 free. Yeah, I mean, that's always a good thing. Yeah, sidetrack, 77 7 and 8 foot aisles of minimum. Yeah, and these you could barely get through. Biden inflation. There you go. Hey, Jim Barclay, 2 rail fans. I missed the Plano show in January. What is the next one? All right. Should be around the end of September. I haven't seen a date yet there. Okay. Decreased admission increases ticket sales, results in greater profits for all. It's beginning economic. That's for sure. So they're going to price themselves out of a train show. I hope they have it, and I hope they do something about it. But if it's that expensive next year, I don't think I'll go, because it really wasn't. I mean, every time I go to the Bradenton one, I always end up going to the hobby shop, 15 miles down the road, because I get more there than I do at the train show. But Pinellas Park has good ones. Suncoast Model Railroad Club, they have one April 6th. Zitnik's has their sidewalk sale for free. They don't charge the vendors for the tables or anything like that. They have it twice a year. They had one in a couple of weeks ago, and they also have one in November. Zachariah Riggins Midwest Region Train Show in Entertainment Junction is free admission. All right. Woohoo! Look at that. I'll go to that one. Yeah. But it's a long way away. Okay. Good rant. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah, they got to do something about the prices. Anyway, but luckily we got some other train shows, and then Regal Railroad, I don't know how they do it, but they hit the small places. They're small train shows. I'm not sure how much they charge a table. Can't be very much, but they get the local people in there, and they have one every month. And I think next month they have 2 of them. When was it? Regal, March 16th and March 23rd, and then April 27th. So, they always have it once a month. Next month they have 2 of them. So there you go. All right. So that is my rant for today. That's all I got. Okay, let me put this back over here. This is what we're going to be working on: Bagpot boilers and Hearst boiler. And let me go over there and open up the box so you can see what's going on. I'm going to have to plug in my microphone over there because I don't have it plugged in. So let me shut this one off. Well, let me shut it off after I finish talking so I don't get an echo. I'll see you over there in a second. Okay, got my microphone plugged in. Well, Hearst or Babcock boiler was my first choice, and you got resin casting of the this stuff right here, white metal castings, and then some more resin and some plaster stuff, shingles and tar paper roofing, and it's a small footprint building. How big does it say? 6 by 8 altogether. So not very much in there, but a pretty simple building. Looks like that. Let me get the instructions out so you can see the instructions. That's what it looks like right there. So that's a pretty old looking building right there. Okay, and then I got this one at Jacksonville for $20. And this will go good right next to it because this is Hearst boiler and welding. And practically the same stuff, because you got the shingles over here, and then on this one you got the shingles on the shakes, or whatever you want to call it, on the building itself. So on the Hearst, I like this. It's like maybe a 2-story one, but here's the shingles right here, and these are not peel and stick, so you got to glue these on yourself. But I did a kit with these shingles before. It was Hearts Trading, and I have it. Oops, this don't go in there. This goes there. That goes in that one. Okay, and this stuff goes in this one here. Okay. Okay, don't get it mixed up. But let me show you Heart Salvage. Let me get my other camera over here. Okay, this one right here. You can see that side. Okay, now this is going to mess up. Okay. I'll turn off the one microphone because it's so it don't interfere. But on this side, on the back side, I can't pick this up. So let me see if I can get this down in there. It's kind of hard to see it, but the shingles, okay, there we go. You can see right here, this is all shingles on the side of that roof. And I think that looks pretty good. But that's an old Bar Mills one, Heart Salvage. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the building comes up. I made the building so it could come up. Oh, it's wired in. Okay, so there you go. There's what the shingles look like on the side of the building. So that's the same kind of stuff there on that one. All right, so here is the Idaho Hotel. The only thing I got to do is take my, not that one. Titanium white, this one right here. And I just dry brush it along the tar paper roof, and it comes out really nice. Let me see if I have another building that has that on there. Comes out like that. So it gives it a little weathered appearance on it. All right. So you don't get too seasick over here. Let me shut this one off. All right, now got that back over there. Let me go back over to the main computer so we can see what's going on over there. Shut this one off here. Okay. Don't need the iPad anymore. Close that off. Here's my I use a rubber band on it to hold the thing to prop it up. Okay, so all right, there we go. Put that there. Okay, you can see the top of that. All right. All right, so that's what I was working on, and that's what I will be working on. So that's all we got for tonight. So who popped in here? All these places are charging too much in some places. They may stop, so show by charges to it. That's for sure. Yeah. Test for echo. Yeah, I gotta shut the one microphone off. All right, looks good. Better having shingles on your roof than on your own body. There you go. They make their money from the numbers of people that come in. Also, some are just one day, 9 to 4. So that's 8 to 10 too much. That's for sure. Yeah, Bill starting early. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're back. All right. Yeah. And now in stereo. Yeah. Are we back? We're not in stereo now. Okay. Well, I shut the other one off. Okay. Okay. So we're going to have some swirly smoke and end up over in Rumble Land. Let me see if I can get you a link for Wumble. So we could, hey, Bernard C., you just popped in here to the end of the stream. We're going to head on over to Rumble. ACHB Railway, just a quick hello, just caught the last few minutes. All right, thanks for stopping in. Glad you could make it in the last few minutes anyway. You've been lurking again, Bernard. But want to say hi to all my friends. Hi, Bernard. Good to see you in here. All right, Sidetrack 77. Saturday, March 9 is the Cumberland and Area Train Show, Amherst, Nova Scotia. All right, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Shingles on building do not look good on your body, not so much. It does look good on your body, not so much. Calling in tonight. See you Wednesday. All right, Reggie. See you on Wednesday. We're going to head on over to Rumble now and give you some swirly smoke followed on both. All right. There you go. All right. Here is the swirly smoke. See you over on Rumble in a few.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back
To Tennessee.
Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry
Mister, can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal,
Lord, to pay my way
gotta get this train
back to the station. My little girl waiting for me there.
Well, the night is dark, and Lord, it's cloudy.
I've been traveling my
lonesome road. I want
true love. Hear the swirly smoke.
Want that low train to carry me back? Well, they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. That poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Will that long old train back? For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh, train, 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 won't you carry me home?